Hello and welcome. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'm here with news. So we have a story here where Prince Harry has been named amongst the, quote, most influential leaders driving businesses to real climate action by time.com. So there is the spread piece on Harry, and there he is on the list. They are highlighting his work with Travelist, and they write here and say, quote, "The Duke of Sussex supports conservation groups in Africa and says he really became an environmentalist during a trip in 2012 to the Caribbean when a 7-year-old boy told him that England's environmental impact was damaging the coral reefs. After that interaction, he was inspired to start Travelist, Travel and Catalyst, a nonprofit that provides people booking travel with emissions data so that they can consider the most sustainable options. The aim is to help to make a dent to the industry's carbon footprint. Tourism makes up about 11% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Travelist worked with Google to create the Travel Impact Model, a free, publicly available methodology launched in 2022 that predicts per passenger CO2 emissions produced by upcoming flights. Travelist's coalition of partners, representing a combined market value of $3 trillion, includes top tech companies used by tourists like Booking.com, Expedia Group, MasterCard, Skyscanner, TripAdvisor, and Visa. On September the 12th, Travelist announced that its flight emissions data had appeared in 65 billion searches worldwide. Prince Harry has stressed the sustainable travel also means travel that boosts local economies and supports tourism businesses that hire local talent. And he summed up Travelist's mission at its 5th anniversary celebration on September 24th during his time in New York, saying, quote, "As I sought solutions to some of the world's most pressing conservation challenges, I quickly realized just how profound an impact the travel and tourism industry has. Together, we are proving that travel can be a force for good. So let's continue this journey together and make sure that travel benefits everyone everywhere," end quote. So there is Harry there in the list once again. Prince Harry, the founder of Travelist, named as one of Time 100's most influential leaders driving businesses to real climate action. Honored for stressing sustainable travel and, of course, looking for ways to boost local economies and support tourism businesses, and also emphasizing benefiting the local. So that's the first story of the day. Harry featured on Time. Remember, a while ago, he and Meghan also had their shared cover, highlighting the fact that he and Meghan have truly become so influential. So go ahead, jump in the comment section, share your thoughts on this first story in the comment section below. And now on to the second story of the day, where the Duke of Sussex has released a statement of support to his fellow veterans to mark Veterans Day and Remembrance Day. So the article here says, on November 11th, the Duke of Sussex wrote in a statement, quote, "I reaffirm my lifelong admiration and appreciation for the service and sacrifice you and your families have made, both in times of conflict and peace. You have played a vital role in defending the values of liberty, freedom, and security. These values bind us together and have shaped you as leaders and role models," end quote. The statement went on to say, quote, "At a time of global uncertainty, remember the unity and purpose that defined your service and do not hesitate to put that into action in your communities," end quote. He went on to say, quote, "That same spirit should guide all of us in facing today's challenges. Your example and morality demonstrate that true power lies in our ability to unite and confront the obstacles before us," end quote. The Duke of Sussex served in the British Army for 10 years and has devoted much of his life since to the work of veterans and active military personnel, including founding the Invictus Games in 2014. A multi-sport international event for wounded, injured, and sick servicemen and women, both veterans and those still serving. The Invictus Games also celebrated its 10-year anniversary earlier this year. So Prince Harry went on to say in his statement, quote, "As you continue to serve, making valuable contributions to communities, colleagues, households, and all those we love, my hope is that our communities will continue to serve your needs too. Your contributions do not stop because you no longer wear the uniform, and the collective sense of appreciation for what you have done for your countries should not stop either," end quote. And he continued, quote, Let today be a reminder that the true measure of gratitude is not in words alone, but in our actions and our ongoing efforts to build a world worthy of these sacrifices that those before us have made, and to protect it for generations to come. End quote. In closing, he added, quote, "To all those who have served, past and present, I offer my deepest respect and thanks. Your service has made a lasting positive impact for our communities, our nations, and our shared future. I am honored to stand with you." End quote. So there we have it, Prince Harry's statement addressing his fellow veterans in that very poignant message in honor of Veterans Day and Remembrance Day, which is on November 11th annually. And in that tribute, you can really sense the feeling of honor and, as he said, admiration and respect for those who have served, and of course, honoring those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for their country in conflicts. And of course, as we look over Harry himself giving his own account of just how important and particularly formative his time in the military was for him, and while he also served his 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan, and what he's continued on to do with the Invictus Games and so much more, highlights just how intertwined his whole life has become with the military community worldwide. His goals are aligned with them, his projects are very much aligned with them, the charities that are so close to him, including Scotty's Little Soldiers, and he did pen a letter to them as well, and I did cover that. Quick plug, link will be here. But he has truly devoted his life to that community, and I think they feel his support. And it is quite noted that in the letter, he did remark about those who have served and, as he said, no longer wear the uniform. He said that their contributions do not stop. Isn't that just the embodiment of what Harry is? And of course, I want to pause right here and say to those who have served, those who are still serving, those of you who are listening to this video right now, we truly do love and appreciate and respect you for the courage and the determination that you have shown and continue to show. And indeed, we do honor you. So I'm so happy to share this letter with you, Prince Harry sharing that powerful message honoring his fellow vets. And I would like to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. Noreen Ben Gali. Allow me here to say that your kindness and love has been so impactful and truly a blessing for so many years. I would like to say thank you for every way that you continue to show your support and how loving and encouraging for joining me here on this YouTube journey. You mean so much to me. Thank you for your kindness and dedication. I love you. A very special thank you as well to you, Joyce. You have been so faithful, and your kindness has not gone unnoticed. Thank you for being one of the first to support this channel financially, and you have truly been such a tremendous blessing and a boost and encouragement. I pray for God to bless you and yours. And now a very special thank you to those of you who gave through Super Chat. Thank you to you, Olivia Johnson. Thank you for thinking of me and for choosing to be a blessing through your tangible support. I truly do appreciate you, and I pray that God bless you exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask or think. You are so valued and loved, and you are so dear to me. Thank you. A very special thank you to those of you who gave through Super Thanks. Thank you to you, Alma Andrews. I truly appreciate your kindness and the generous support that you continue to show. Thank you. Thank you for choosing as well to be a member on this channel and going above and beyond in your support. You are always such a blessing. I love you and thank you. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially. Thank you for your generous kindness. And if you liked this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe. It truly does help out the channel. And thank you to those of you who do. Once again, also follow on Twitter or X. I'd love to see you there for more informal posts. Have a great day. Keep here for more, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.